Welcome to Friday. It's August 11th, 2023. Your Day Weather Podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Well, it's going to be a end of the week and a weekend that's going to be very average for this time of year. Temperatures will be warm, but really not too hot. We'll have morning sun. We'll have some afternoon thunder. Then we'll wrap up the weekend with a cool front coming down along the eastern side of the Continental Divide and Plains. So what we'll see is enough subtropical moisture, not a lot of it, but enough to produce some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. This will be especially true over the next 3 days. Basically just about everywhere today and tomorrow, more suppressed to the central and southern areas Sunday into Monday. Temperatures will be seasonal through Saturday, meaning not far from averages, but we do have a cool front that's going to come down from the western prairie provinces of Canada into the Dakotas, then back up against the divide, and that will cool temperatures off. It'll be a little bit breezy in the northern areas Sunday as well. That'll drop temperatures Sunday into Monday before temperatures rebound, only to go back down again mid to late next week. So what we're seeing basically is something that is not unusual for August. Some thunderstorms, some warm temperatures, but also we're not going to have anything too terribly hot. The heat will continue to be suppressed to the far southern areas. Continuing to get some great photos in of just beautiful skies across where we live. And then great shot here of some turkey vultures hanging out. The turkey vultures are still around, so there's still some summer left. Once they start to leave, that's when you should start watching the weather really close. Then another beautiful shot from the Lake McConaughey area, as these late afternoon and evening thunderstorms still are rumbling. Although not as many as we've seen lately, they're still going to be possible, and here's why. Subtropical moisture coming up out of Mexico into the region. It's not terribly thick, but there's enough of it that there's going to be some showers and thunderstorms. You also have a little upper level low that's kind of stuck here in central California that's producing a little bit of shower activity. And as we go forward, heading on into the weekend, we'll see this high here over Texas and that flow around the high and the flow around this low enough. And that's just enough to get those showers and thunderstorms around. The main jet stream, though, kind of cutting off the moisture in the northern areas and keeping it south of this line here. And that's where you see the precipitable water. You can see the deeper water air, the water vapor coming in out of California, the southwest here, drier air up here into the plains. This is what the thunderstorm activity will look like, and it really matches up with the drier air across the northern plains and northern Rockies, the more moist air across the Great Basin there, and that's where today's afternoon and evening storms will be. Now, there's a northward expansion of this moisture tomorrow, and you can see it. So Saturday, we're going to see a little bit of an increase in afternoon and evening thunderstorms. They're also going to get a little bit more to the north. This patch of shower and thunderstorm activity, part of a cold front, that'll be advancing south during the day Sunday this way. So not much activity today, favoring the southern and western areas, expanding more northward with the thunderstorms tomorrow. This is for Sunday. You can see that there's still a fair amount of green and white out there. This is the cool front, the dry air coming in behind it. So what we're going to see Sunday is the showers and thunderstorms get suppressed by that cool front. You can see more to the south here, as the drier air will punch in up here. So thunderstorm activity will be dropping north to south Sunday as that front goes by. Now, speaking of that front, here it is, a trough coming in out of the northern plains. This is for Sunday morning. It's going to move fairly quickly, coming in out of northwest Canada and pushing southeast. It'll drag in some cooler air behind it. And if you look at the temperature change, this is for the noon Saturday time frame. Again, the real heat is down here. The rest of the country and along the east coast there and across other areas, you see patches of white, patches of blue, patches of red, kind of innocuous, not much going on. But if you look at what the temperature regime looks like by Sunday afternoon and evening, you can see the temperature anomaly behind that front is pretty impressive. So along and east of the divide, Sunday into Monday will be